Hi YouTube, it's me again. So I'm coming just to give you a quick end of semester update. Um, I have officially ended my very first, I'm putting up two fingers, but number one, my first semester of nursing school. I feel blessed. I feel relieved. I feel elated. I am so happy. You would think I just graduated or won a gold medal. I'm so happy. Um, the first semester, I guess, of any situation just always poses that the issue of uncertainty. You don't know what your professor's testing style is like. You don't know what the material is going to be like. You don't know what learning style you need to adapt. Um, and it's an adjustment. It really is. I was taking classes prior to nursing school, in order to be able to transfer school grades in, and in order to even be eligible to get into the program. And it's it's a different beast taking classes here and there versus being in a program. It really is. I saw a lot of what my classmates went through, the ones that had to take every single class that was assigned for this semester, and it's no joke. Um, I was lucky enough, can't really say lucky enough because I did put in the work, but what I did with my situation, I made sure that I had two of the classes that I needed for the first semester in this school completed from last semester. So I was able to transfer in A&P1 and developmental psych. So previously I had already taken general psych. General psych transferred in two. So I was able to knock out general psych and A&P one shot. Those are transferred in. So I only had to take Nursing 100, which is Concepts of Nursing. It is basically us learning out of the fundamentals book, but it's all of the theory chapters, um, the um, the chapters related to patient care, but not the actual skills. We didn't touch on skills. Um, I mean, the skill of communication, yes, but not actual skills. No drawing blood, no vitals, no nothing like that. Um, so we had a lot of like the background of nursing, a lot of the absolute foundation of nursing, and then we will be moving on to fundamentals with med surg next semester, which is going to be crazy. Um, but I'm hyped. I'm excited. I really am. Um, so the last update that I gave was about mid semester. I think that was right after I took my midterms, either right after or right before. I know midterms were decent. They were a little shaky. I was going through a lot mid semester. Mid to end of semester, man, almost anything that could have been thrown at me was. Things were crazy. I was having some issues at work. Um, I had my mom in the hospital. She's out now, thank God. I went through. I'm still going through a breakup of a relationship over 8 years. And it's like, how does that end in my first semester of nursing school where I need the most support? And I thought I had that person in my corner. But I guess situations like this kind of, it doesn't only put pressure on me, or it doesn't only put pressure on the student that's actually in the program. It puts um, it puts pressure on those that are around the student, the people that need to be your support system, because they're not going through it. They may not understand like why you need so much support, or why you're going through certain emotions, or why you're stressing out so much over certain things. Um, and it's unreasonable to expect anyone to fully understand your journey, especially if it's something that they haven't been through. But you kind of expect that, people are able to kind of just in general understand a stressful situation, and a situation that you're pouring your all into, and just kind of like learn how to act accordingly. Um, that was not the situation in that relationship. I mean, there were other things obviously that were factors, but that was a factor. I was not getting that support, and it was hard for me because I'm like, dude, you know what this is about. Like, I'm not the only person that's ever been to nursing school that you're around. You have family that's nurses. You've seen what they've gone through. So you, of all people, should be the number one in my corner. but things didn't work out. And you know what? It's better now than further down the line. Um, it's just kind of teaching me just to, it's another adjustment that I have to make in my life and going forward, especially in this program. So it is what it is. But that took a major toll. I am definitely in a much better place now. It took a major toll. So mid semester was rough. I was having, issues with my friends. Like it was just a lot of stuff going on. But some of some of the issues were caused by my negative mindset due to the things that had already happened to me. So once I checked that, I got this mind right, and I checked that, got myself in order, then I was able to get back on track. Between that and a lot of prayer, a lot of just kind of like meditation and just refocusing myself and, getting myself on track and refusing to be knocked off by any brick that was thrown at me, I was able to put myself back on track. So I did finish the semester with 2 B pluses, so I'm happy. I'm happy. I really am. I was a little worried. Things were a little shaky mid semester, like right, especially around like Thanksgiving. Things were not good at all. That's pretty much where everything hit me all at once. It just was not good. But I came out and I did well, and I am so happy. Um, as of right now, I do believe that all of my classes going on to the spring semester, and they are taking all of the classes. I'm not 100% sure, and I won't be 100% sure probably for, I'm not even sure, I guess when I get to class. Um, I do talk to most people outside of school, just like, it's usually about school, but we do keep in contact, so I guess I will see. But for the most part, 22 of us started, and I believe 22 of us are moving on, which is amazing. Um, excuse me. I did get my schedule for the spring semester, and the day I got it was crazy. I was sitting at work, and I'm on the computer, and I see my phone just like buzzing, 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 flashing, flashing, flashing. And I'm like, what is going on? It's my nursing chat. Everyone's going crazy. What is happening? Look at the chat, and it's like, the schedule is up. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is more than I expected. It's about to get real. I'm like, what do you mean it's about to get real? Like, y'all been saying how stuff has gotten real and it's getting real since mid-semester. So what do you mean it's about to get real? Look at the schedule. I'm taking 5 classes. 2 of the 5 classes are basically 2 classes in one because I have my fundamentals and med-surg. And of course, I have the A&P 2 with the lecture. And then I have clinicals. So the way that the school is set up, I'm going to be doing, I think we're going to be touching on our skills the beginning part of the semester. So I don't start clinicals until March, until I know how to take vitals, which for the most part I do know how to take stuff like that, but you know what I mean. Like as the cohort, as the group, we are not learning that until, I guess we're learning that in the beginning of the semester. We'll be able to apply it by March. So that is when we start our clinicals, which makes sense. So I do have Mondays free as of right now. Those are my clinical days. Um, Tuesdays I have A&P lecture and lab. Wednesdays I know it's either the fundamentals and the med surge, and I have one other class. Now my other 3 classes are math for medicine, nutrition, nutritional therapy, and therapeutic communications. So those are spread out Tuesday through Friday. I'm gonna have some nights where I'm in class until 11:30. It is what it is. I'm in an evening program, but things are crazy. Each day I am starting at the earliest time to start, so it is a full schedule. Um, of course, with the realization that, you know, not only did the items on my plate get bigger, but the actual plate itself got bigger. I'm eating from a bigger dish now. Like, things are about to get insane. I had to seriously consider a way out working full time while doing all of this. And it's it's a situation where I'm not going to be able to continue working full time. It's scary. It really is, because I've been working full time for years. So I'm like, what do I do? Like, I'm looking for part time work at the moment. I work for the healthcare system that I want to be a nurse in. So I'm like, I really don't want to leave, but I also don't want to fail out of nursing school. So it's kind of like school is that priority. I knew it was that priority when I got into the program. I said it, I voiced it, and I meant it. So I do have to choose nursing over my job. It's for my future. It's for my career. I have to do what I have to do. Um, so I have been, I'm a little bit of a hustler. Got that New York state of mind. So I've been looking into ways to make money online, obviously legitimately. um, Different things that I can do online just to bring something in. I've applied to a lot of jobs. Trying to stay in the medical field. Um, I've also considered like some like Starbucks and stuff like that because I'm like, look, they have flexible hours. I can go into work from 5 o'clock in the morning and work until like 2 in the afternoon, 1, 2 in the afternoon, go home, study what I need to study, get to class. So I'm looking for flexibility along with, decent pay, along with a lightened stress load. Um, and I gotta, in somewhere that I know is hiring rapidly. So I have applied to a bunch of Starbucks positions. I know that they're very, very good with students. That's one thing I know. I've heard them held in high regards when it comes to dealing with students. So I applied there, but I have applied to a lot of medical positions. I'm hoping to stay within my healthcare system, and I do have friends, and I do have, some resources. I've been getting some assistance reaching out to people. So we will see what happens. I know it's going to work out. I have the utmost faith that things are going to work out. I'm on the right path and I'm working. So I know I'm going to be given the tools to work with. Um, so yeah, that's that. That's probably like the biggest thing right now, like not working. Oh, yeah, it's right before Christmas now, and I'm so not prepared. I'm not. Last week was I was taking finals, so it's just like to now be like, oh, Christmas is here. I'm so not ready. Like my mind is just all over the place. Finals week was insane. I study at a local university. It's somewhere that I've been studying for throughout any schooling that I go to. I go to this place to study. And during finals week, I couldn't even find a desk in there. Like, it was crazy. I was in the library until like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and I had to go to work the next day. Like, it's just the reality of studying your butt off to make sure that you do what you need to do. Um, but like I remember like I found like a little coffee table and a little couch and I made it work. I'm like, look, I'm gonna study from here. I went to class and came back from class and went back to the library. I finished my presentation. Um, I did papers. I was studying. I did everything I needed to do. I got everything handed in. I rocked everything out. I did well on my finals. And I did really, really well on my projects that I had to hand in. So I'm happy. I am really happy. Given my circumstances and given that I wasn't really sure what to expect, especially from the nursing class. I am I'm elated. I'm really, really happy that I've been able to make it through, and I'm moving on. Um, this next semester is gonna hold a whole bunch of different challenges. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm up to the challenge, and yeah. So I am curious to know how other first semester nursing students have been doing. There's a few of you that I follow. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but make sure you guys post and let us know how things are going. I know for me it was just like whoa, like it was an adjustment, but I adjusted and I'm just rocking with it at this point. Um, so keep me filled in, even if you're not worried about everybody else. I want to know. I need to know. I want to see if you're going through the same things that I'm going through. I'm going to try to update more often, especially since I will have more time. Um, I probably will make a couple videos about maybe other things other than nursing school, but for now, this is kind of like what I want to focus on. And yeah, that's it. So if you've watched this, hopefully you made it to the end and you're hearing me say this, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys soon. All right.